We need to hold the doors of the Capitol.
The videos show Capitol Police fighting hand-to-hand to defend the U.S. Capitol from a mob of their fellow Americans. A mob stoked before and during the attack by the words of President Trump.
My kids didn't have the courage to do what should have been done to protect our country and our Constitution.
As attackers breached the Capitol searching for Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Colorado's Republican Congresswoman Lauren Boebert tweeted that Pelosi had been removed from the House chambers.
It was carnage. It was chaos. I can't even describe what I saw. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that as a police officer, as a law enforcement officer, I would find myself in the middle of a battle.
The committee offered evidence that President Trump resisted calls, even desperate pleas from trapped Republicans, to call off the mob of his supporters, even after being told that the insurrectionists were chanting to hang the vice president.
And aware of the rioters' chants to hang Mike Pence, the president responded with this sentiment, quote, "Maybe our supporters have the right idea."
They were peaceful people. These were great people. The crowd was unbelievable. And I mentioned the word love, the love in the air. I've never seen anything like it.
Colorado Republican U.S. Senate candidate Ron Hanks was in D.C. that day, not inside the Capitol. Hanks has falsely suggested it was actually anti-Trump Antifa protesters storming the Capitol.
I saw absolutely zero basis for the allegations.
The committee offered testimony from inside the Trump administration that even they did not believe the election lies they were pushing, like the claim that Denver-based Dominion voting systems rigged the election.
And I told them that it was crazy stuff.
And there was a special focus in the hearing on the role of then-visiting University of Colorado professor John Eastman.
Mr. Eastman was deeply involved in President Trump's plans.
Eastman, an ally of Colorado Republican gubernatorial candidate and CU Regent Heidi Ganahl, wrote the legal blueprint for Trump on how to reject the election results and stay in power.
And the judge also said this: if Dr. Eastman and President Trump's plan had worked, it would have permanently ended the peaceful transition of power.
As the mob stormed the Capitol, the vice president's team laid the blame on the professor from the University of Colorado who had convinced a president he could overthrow American democracy.
Mr. Jacob said this to Mr. Eastman: "Thanks to your we are under siege."